morning. It's your boy, man, the real one, real E-Leezy. We in here. We are in here. I'm gonna just get right on into this shit. The NBA. We're watching a reality show in the NBA. It's just a bunch of bad basketball that's taking place by players that you would think or expect to perform, you know what I'm saying? Perform up to the level of expectations on a night in and night out basis, because these are professionals. They're not perfect. Let me get that out the way. But at the end of the day, they have a highly level of skill and talent, and they put a lot of work into their craft, you know what I'm saying, to be successful, you know what I'm saying, on the court. But some of the basketball that's being displayed is inexplicable. It's uncharacteristic. It's mind-boggling. It's frustrating. I can throw a bunch of different, you know what I'm saying, adjectives out there, but I'm just watching this, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way that certain players should be playing the way that they're playing. It's a bunch of sloppy, stupid-ass basketball. We're watching players, every time they make a mistake, they shake their head, they say, my bad, or sometimes they make a mistake and don't say nothing, and the team doesn't even acknowledge it. It's like they told the team to just keep playing, keep playing. It's like it's a fucking... It's like it's a part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how much we try to ignore this shit, at least for me, because I look at this shit through a different lens. I'll be watching certain plays by certain players and superstars in the league, and I'll be like, what are they doing? Like, and then you'll hear the announcer be like, yeah, that was very uncharacteristic of that player. And I'll be like, I know exactly what's going on. These motherfuckers are controlled to really play bad basketball, in my opinion. In my opinion. The way I'm watching this, because then on another given night, you'll see a player, some of these same superstar players, a la Russ, a la Curry, a la Harden, a la Jimmy Buckets, a la this person, a la that. I can keep going on and on and on. These motherfuckers do some of the dumbest shit that you've ever seen on a basketball court. And they try to force shit, and they know it's not there. Come on now. We come out and have the same conversation about Russ and the Lakers every game. Every game. Russ know damn well he can, you know what I'm saying, about his turnovers and the whole shit. Because look at the other day. He didn't really play out of control. He just missed a lot of shots. But he had 0 turnovers, and the result was a Lakers win. Even though they probably should have lost that game because Sacramento was fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And just letting them have whatever shot they wanted, not playing defense, not rebounding. You know what I'm saying? And turning the ball over from their respective end. But he had no turnovers. He played pretty much a good floor game under control. And it was a W. And he knows that every player, you know what I'm saying, has social media. Every player, despite, you know what I'm saying, despite what they say. You know, a lot of players say, oh, I don't even watch the news. I don't watch none of the sports shows. They watch all that shit. They hear all the chatter. We're in an age of straight social media. Technology runs everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they hear everything. They hear the whispers from maybe family members and close people to the team and representatives. So they hear all of this shit, the trade rumors, and they hear motherfuckers dragging their names. They watch all the sports YouTube shows, and their names get dragged, right? So with that being said, If you know that you coming out and motherfuckers is dragging you for turning the ball over, why do you consistently come out and turn the ball over? Or shoot bad shots, Stephen Curry, or miss bad when you shoot. But then you can turn around, do a crossover pump fake. You can either fly to the rim, dunk on a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, make the easy pass to one of your teammates for a wide open shot, or just, you know what I'm saying, in totality, just not try to do too much. So when you look at Steph Curry and motherfucking Russell Westbrook, their careers are being controlled, bro. It's like they have to do this for a certain level of success, notoriety, publicity, money. See, this game, everything in this motherfucking existence right now is being controlled by crooked, evil motherfuckers. And this is just my opinion, because it makes no fucking sense. I'm watching this shit, and I'm so detailed with the shit. I'm like, how do you throw the ball on a floater to the corner of the fucking rim? When I seen Steph Curry do that shit yesterday, and then he shakes his head. He always does this shit where he shakes his head. But then he can go on a 4-minute stretch to where he making everything. It's like he can just hit the switch, and then he just making unbelievable shots from 40 feet, crossover with a hand in his face. It don't make sense why he's missing this bad and why he's in this shooting slump. I understand that nobody's perfect. I get that. I'm not asking them to be perfect. But I'm not asking them, I'm not expecting them to be this fucking terrible. Like, a slump is a slump, a couple games. But for the slump for the whole season, when we seen a motherfucker make 400 in a row in a motherfucking practice, I know practice is different from the game, but these motherfuckers practice how they play. They practice game speed, game shots, you know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers is missing badly. Curry is out here looking like Russell Westbrook. He's throwing a bunch of turnovers, stupid turnovers. He's just throwing it to the other team. A one-hand, 2 people on him, cross court, nobody open turnover. And most of his turnovers are live ball turnovers. And I'll be like, when he be like yesterday, he threw it to, coming up the court, he threw it to Gary Payton II. Gary Payton II is just running up the court to run the set. And he just, he can see the back of motherfucking Gary Payton II's head. You don't never throw it to a player when you can see the back of their head. What are you doing, Steph? That's a motherfucking IQ basketball play, bro. I'm like, why did he do that? But then GP the 2nd, like, oh, he taps himself on the head. He raises his hand. Oh, my bad. He taps himself and said, my bad. No, it's not your bad. I understand exactly what you was doing. That was all Steph Curry. And mind you, you have to understand how these games be rigged. All this shit is storylines. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to sacrifice a certain part of your game for a certain level of success. For either you or one of your family members or somebody close to you that's in the league or whatever the case. Let's just call this shit what it is. This shit is a shit show. This NBA, NFL shit, all that shit is a reality show. This shit is straight staged, bro. Storylines, publicity, viewership, ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit. It's certain teams out there that you can tell that just play hard every game, but might not just be good enough. And then there's certain teams that's out here that's just a shit show. And they get talked about the next day, or the next 2 days, or all week. You know what I'm saying? It's clearly when we watch the Warriors play, it's clear to me that they are one of the most complete basketball teams and one of the best basketball teams in the NBA, to a point to where it's not even fair for the opposition on certain nights. If the Warriors play hard every night and mistake-free and play their brand of basketball, I don't see nobody that can really, like, you know what I'm saying, hang with them in a game, because we see them turn a 10-point deficit into a 30-point motherfucking blowout in a matter of 10 minutes in a ball game, or even less than that. That's how hot they can go on the street, and they're playing without arguably one of the best players in NBA history. NBA squads close, like, you know what I'm saying? I done been around locker rooms and shit. I didn't see how certain players maneuver and how they, you know what I'm saying, how they cheat the game. Like, as far as the integrity of the game, I seen it with my own eyes. That's why I'm able to speak this shit as if it's a matter of fact, even though I'm just giving my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm for certain that this is some motherfucking, we in a new age of basketball, bro. Back in the day, every team played hard, bro. Every team played hard. Every team had an exceptional coach, a good coach, Hall of Fame level coach. Every team played like they wanted to play for something. Teams wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying, to get draft picks at the end of the year. They just wasn't tanking like that. Back in the 70s and the 80s and 90s, motherfuckers really wanted it. And certain teams was just better than that team on certain given nights. So your record, you know what I'm saying, was what it was at the end of the season. And you were in a certain position, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the season according to, you know, your record. That sets you up to get a good draft pick to build your franchise and organization. You get what I'm saying? But this shit is a shit show, man. This shit is a game. These motherfuckers are, we're watching terrible basketball, and motherfuckers are, oh, they in a slump. Oh, they not this. Russell Westbrook is a professional. Despite what anybody think about Russ, myself included, he averaged fucking triple doubles, bro, for 4 years in a row. Who does that? Mind you, if that motherfucker, he stole rebounds from his teammates and his teammates wasn't giving no effort to go get rebounds, whatever, he still averaged damn near 12 plus assists with 30 points, with his 15 rebounds. So it's not like he's super terrible. Is he championship level point guard? No. But with his athleticism, his size, can he be? I believe so. Remember what he did in that finals against the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? Forgot which year that was. You know what I'm saying? But remember what he did in that finals. Remember what Russell Westbrook did in that final. It was the Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook show. Russell Westbrook was pretty much unstoppable in that finals. And he was knocking down shots from all over the place. So what we're seeing now is like he went from a triple-double machine to a turnover freak in a matter of like couple seasons. And I'm trying to figure out like, and then we see him in a dress. You know what I'm saying? Then we start seeing these motherfuckers in a dress, a la James Harden, purses and shit. And now we see them playing terrible basketball. Sacrifice for something. You get what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are terrible. You feel me? And everybody shows a different motherfucking form of sacrifice. You might not have to put on a dress, but you are being buck broken in some shape, form, or fashion. Period. Because the type of basketball that I'm seeing from some of these motherfuckers is horrendous. That shit is ridiculous, bro. That is not basketball, bro. I heard of a motherfucker being in a slump. But for real, man, some of these motherfuckers are so gifted that they can break out of a slump mid-game. You feel me? They can start the game 0 for motherfucking 4. You know what I'm saying? And turn around and shoot down at 60, 70% from the field. I seen it happen with my own eyes, bro. I expect way better than that, man. And gambling is, and the sports betting is fucking a lot of these games up. Referees out here don't know what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? This shit is terrible, bro. It's just not competitive, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm talking about? You can have your own opinion. I respect it, though, but this is my opinion, bro. This shit is whack, man. And it's hard to watch, bro, because I love the game so much, and I got a passion for this shit so bad that what I'm seeing, it hurts my heart, bro. And I know that motherfucking the legends that's passed on rolling over in their motherfucking grave, man. You feel me right now? Because it don't even make no damn sense. why these players are coming out and they're just doing shit that just it's uncharacteristic of how we know they can play. We want to see a good brand of basketball. We don't want to see a motherfucker shoot 5 for 35, you know what I'm saying, every motherfucking game, and 3 for motherfucking 15 from the 3, and had 6, 7 turnovers and shit. You feel me? It just, that shit, it's no place in basketball for that type of shit. Motherfuckers know how to get to certain spots, because the NBA, it's not the same level of defense that it used to be. So motherfuckers just pretty much get to any spot they want. Any spot they want. You know, it don't even matter if you the motherfucking G League player that just got called up, you know what I'm saying? Or a motherfucking superstar. I done watch motherfuckers get to any spot on the floor that they want and get any shot that they want. Make or miss is irrelevant. I'm not talking about make or miss. I'm just talking about get to a certain spot and get your shot. A good quality shot. You know what I'm saying? High percentage bucket. So for what's going on right now, man, the NBA needs to do a better job of putting a better brand of basketball, promoting a better brand of basketball, man. This shit show, this reality show that I'm watching right here, this shit look like it's straight up, like, you know what I'm saying, orchestrated, excuse me. There's some motherfucker behind the scene that's controlling this shit, and this is not a good thing to watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these super teams, they need this person, they need that person, they need all the motherfucking all-stars and the best players in the world just to be competitive. That's bullshit. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. You play and you develop players, you know what I'm saying, within an organization, and you went out there and you put that shit on the line, you know what I'm saying? Blood, sweat, and tears every game, bro. And you let the motherfucking cards fall where they lay, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And them motherfuckers out there, and they competing at a high level. Because they're professionals and they really want it so bad and they want to win and they're trying to get paid. But now the game is being controlled so much by the money aspect. See, money, you can get a motherfucker to do anything for money. Let's just imagine if these motherfuckers was getting paid like they was in the early 90s and the late 80s and the early 90s. And the contracts were still the same. And they were still making the same amount of money. I can guarantee you, I'm almost for certain, that you would see a different brand and level of basketball on that court. But now, since motherfuckers make $1 trillion, it's just like, whatever. I can get you to jump through hoops. Because I say, you know what, I'm going to throw that card in your face. Oh, guess what? These endorsement deals, guess what? These contracts, I control you, boy. You do what I say. You know what I'm saying? If I want you to go out there and commit 40 turnovers so you don't run the score up and make other teams look bad and influence all these motherfucking gamblers and mafioso, you know what I'm saying, to win all these millions of dollars, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just take Vegas out of the situation. You'll see a different level of basketball. This shit is all orchestrated, bro. Money make all this shit go round. Straight up. A motherfucker do anything for a dollar bill. And that's where your integrity, you know what I'm saying, takes a hit. That's where your character is under question, in my opinion. But I'm almost for certain. You feel me? Shit is bad, man. I expect way better from some of these athletes. And that's all across the board. It's always a storyline, you know what I'm saying? And then you have a whistleblowers. You have motherfuckers who come out and say certain things that they probably shouldn't say, that'll expose all the shit that I'm talking about. And then you got other motherfuckers that just hush mouth, like, you know what I'm saying? They stuck. They don't know how to answer the questions because they wasn't trained properly on that. You feel me? But let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. Whether it's good or bad, I don't worry about, you know what I'm saying, if a motherfucker being disrespectful or all that, because, you know, motherfuckers, it's just Twitter fingers. That's all it is. Niggas ain't busting up grapes out here, man. You feel me? Niggas be on some of that whole cake shit, so we just talking hoop. You feel me? So ain't no need to get personal because your favorite player, your favorite team, all that. We talk our shit. That's what we do. You feel me? It's just barbershop talk, but it's just on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody can sit inside the barbershop and have an opinion or comment. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit them thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some real dialogue. I just want to pick people's brain and see what they think. Because I know I'm not crazy. Like, you feel me? I done been around this shit too long. I've been living too motherfucking long and experienced too much shit and seen too much shit to just be talking out the side of my neck. And the one thing I don't do, I don't cap. Ain't no capping, man. I don't do all of that shit. You keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 no matter what. If it make you look bad or whatever the case may be, you keep it 100, nigga. Because you know what? That's called having integrity. You feel me? Motherfucker call you out on something, at least you can't say, man, that nigga lying and kicking. Or that nigga was this, or that nigga was that. Nah, they don't do that. I ain't just gonna put some shit out there and be like, oh man. But I'm gonna put some shit out there to have you be thinking. You feel me? You gotta think on a deeper level, man. This shit is all up on it. It's shit straight control. You can't explain certain shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, why the fuck are they doing like playing like that? Because money make all this shit go round. So drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Peace and love from the real one, man. You already know what it is.